Yeah, so thanks for joining in, and we'll be starting the session. So today's class would be completely the introduction of cybersecurity. So where we'll not be taking on any technical aspects or technical concepts. So we'll just understand why cybersecurity is important, and also we'll start with my introduction, as well as parallelly you guys can get started. Like, what is your experience and what exactly you're looking for and why cybersecurity, right? So, and then we'll understand the concepts of, what exactly it is and different job roles and course highlights and why you want to enroll with us and everything. And from tomorrow onwards, we will be taking up the core technical concepts. Right. Okay. So myself, Dinakar Chowdary, I hold 6+ years of experience in cybersecurity. So I started my career with EY, one of a big four, right? And then I was with Airtel Payment Bank, and then I was with US product based, one of insurance organization, and then I moved to Dubai, and then again I came back to India, and I joined again KPMG. And parallelly, we started this a year back. And if you see, we have already successfully placed 75 plus experienced candidates, which includes freshers or people from non-IT and IT as well. So this is my short introduction. I want each of you to just talk about yourself, maybe experience, and right, what exactly you are looking, and from there I'll take it up. Yeah, over to you guys, please.
Hi everyone, good morning. Myself Sarvesh. I'm with Capgemini from the past 15 years. I have experience in the test management. I'm looking to join the cybersecurity since this is playing a essential role nowadays. So I want to explore more on this and get into the management activities. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Sarvesh. So yeah, definitely. So as you all heard that Sarvesh has got, more than 15+ years of experience into testing, right? Testing profile. So he's looking for a domain shift. The reason being, right, we are in a digital era where we are talking about the AI and also parallelly the cybersecurity part. Others?
Hello, good morning. Myself Ashwini. Totally, I am having a 6+ years of experience. Currently, I am working on quantum networks.
Yeah, Shwani, that's good to hear. Others, yeah, try to close it as soon as possible so that we can cover the other concepts as well. Come on, who wants to go next?
Hello. Hi, I am Sai Nitish. Present, I am working in Tech Mahindra as a front-end developer. I have 4 years of experience.
Great. Yeah. So yes, Sai Nitish has got 4+ years of experience and is looking for a domain change. So usually people come to us, they join several factors, right? One is like the career wise, or second one the pay wise, third one maybe night shifts. Yeah, several factors they might be having. Yeah. Next, we have
Hi team, my name is Hari Krishna and I have 4 years of experience in the IT industry. I am currently working at LTI Mantry and present I am switching to cybersecurity.
yeah. So yes, Ari Krishna is working as a data engineer. So yeah, others
Uh,
just
Good morning. My name is Yashwant Reddy. I am fresher. I'm interested to learn in cybersecurity as going.
okay. Okay, Jashwant, that's good to hear. Fine. Yes, let's get started, right? So before we get into any concepts technically, I just wanted to, understand from you guys, like, what is your understanding of cybersecurity? Like, why do we need this? Any idea? The basic understanding, at least. Anybody? Hello. Guys, am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Any idea why cybersecurity?
To protect from malicious attacks,
Okay, what else?
network protection,
Okay,
software protection.
okay. All right. So if you I'm sure everyone would have just at least heard of these names, right? As you can see, these are the banks, right? We have all, banks here, right? And you're familiar with all the banks, right? And the other part, right? We have medical device companies or maybe healthcare companies, okay? And then again, we have international banks and we also have automotive, some car companies, I would say. Okay, so all these organizations, they are building their own cybersecurity team. Okay, and also they are hiring their own external vendors or everything. So now forget about everything, just wanted to understand, right, what exactly cybersecurity it is, why do we need it, and why companies are investing in it so much, right? Maybe, I don't know, you would have heard some terms like cybersecurity, ethical hacking, right? Basically, these are all just terms, okay? But as part of that, there are, domains into it, right? And if you want to make a career into it, so you have to understand why is it important and why we need. Anybody can, I think, yes, Sarvesh told that like we have to protect assets and network. Yeah. So the simple question, so what exactly all these companies are holding? Can anybody tell me? What is that? Let's say in bank. So what do we have? What is that very important part?
Mhm. To secure personal and financial and business data from hackers and prevent data breaches, protect systems from malwares.
Okay, okay. So in simple terms, right, we all know what does banking, contains, right? What does a bank have? Let's say you go to SBI, right? What happens? First, you try to open an account, correct? Right?
Yes,
So then what do you get? You get a account number as well as credit card, debit card, right? But
yes,
here we are trying to secure all this information. Similarly, if you talk about the healthcare related, right? So the organizations, they are trying to secure the patient information, right? Or even your cars, everything. So at the end of the day, you can consider in simple terms, cybersecurity is nothing but the protection of data, right? In simple terms, the protection of data we are going to provide, right? No matter you work for a bank or you work for a healthcare company, insurance company, right? Or you work to, XYZ company, XYZ organization, or maybe in a country. At the end of the day, right, we are trying to secure the piece of data in simple terms, right? So it could be, we call it applications, software, mobile devices, networks, you can name it anything. In simple terms, cybersecurity is ensuring the protection of data. That's it, right? Right. Why companies are investing a lot in cybersecurity? Because there are, see, we all know there is a good part, right? And similarly, there is a bad side as well. As you can see, right, these are the recent, data breaches that happened. If you're not aware what is data breaches, that's totally fine. In simple terms, someone has hacked into these organizations. How many of you guys are aware of a Zoom car? And again, guys, so as I discussed earlier, today I'll be just keeping it very normal session. Very, it's not any technical concepts, not job oriented, nothing. So we'll understand what cybersecurity exactly, and then tomorrow onwards we'll talk about like, where cybersecurity comes into the software development lifecycle, networking concepts. Then we'll get into the further aspects of it. Okay, so have you heard of Zoom car? Anybody?
Yes,
Right? What does it do?
it's a rental where People will
Great.
take the car. Yeah.
Right. We all know, I mean, at least a few people, we are aware what is it, right? Zoom car, it's for a rental one. Okay. And then you have Domino's, right? We all know Domino's. And yes, obviously ICICI Bank. Okay. And then again, you have Hakai, that's a policing app, Telangana policing app, right? And then you have airlines. So I have just listed few, data breaches. Okay. Now tell me, what is the risk if any of hacker who can get the banking information? Is there any risk? Anybody? Or is it okay? Or it's not okay? What's your understanding? No,
Personal information will be go to the public and they can use.
correct, right? Maybe I'll just take up a simple example here. Okay, just consider one of a site I have, right? This is one of your website. Okay, see, it doesn't matter whether it is a web application, Android application, network, whatever it is, right? Security is important. Okay, so now we have this page. Okay, so now I have to just get into this particular page. So is there any way that I can get in? But I don't have a right, username and password. Is there any chances that I can go ahead and perform anything? Anybody? Very simple. There's nothing technical. So you can say whatever you feel. Come on. So I'll repeat it once again. This is one of a matrimony site. Okay. So my question is like, we should log into this application, but I don't have any username and password. So I'm just asking, is it possible? Not possible? Simple. Yes, no.
Possible.
How is it possible?
We are given to forget password and forget username.
Okay,
And
but
we are
hmm,
trying to some tools to we are finding that one.
okay. Okay, Ashwini says that we try using some forget password feature and yeah, okay. Yes, what else? So my question is again, I'll repeat it. So I don't have any username and password. Okay, right? To forget password, at least you should have a valid mail ID, right? Or a user ID, correct? So now I don't have anything. So still, is there any possibility that we can get into the application or no? Anyone else?
Hmm.
Guys, hope I'm audible. Hello.
Is the good.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. Maybe just put it in chat window at least. If yes, if no, no, right? We have to take up other concepts. So request you to be little active, everyone. See, this is very simple question. Whether if you feel like we can get in, yes. If not, no.
People who know the tools they can get in. Since we don't know, we can't.
Okay, tools. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. What if I am just writing some payload, right? Or see, forget about everything, whatever I'm doing. These things definitely you'll be learning in course step by step and each and every detail. But for time being, just understand the concept of cybersecurity. That's it. Nothing else I'm trying to explain here. Okay, so simply, I can give anything here. Okay, I can give Sai or I can give whatever the name, and then there is some r. Okay, and then I can say like 1 equal to 1. We all know 1 equal to 1 is true, right? 1 equal to 2, it's false because 2 is greater than 1, right? Generic one. If you understood, fine. If you're not able to understand, even fine, because we'll discuss in further sessions. So consider I'm just giving one payload, and then in password also I'm giving the same. Okay, it is not accepting copy paste, so I'm writing the same. Okay, let's see what happens, and I'll click on login button. Okay, what happened? Is there any change?
It's allowed to log in, but it is asking for the authentication.
Right, correct. Okay. See, it says that OTP has been sent. Okay, what can we do? Just observe closely. Okay, so there is a verify option, OTP to be entered. And simple terms, what I can do is like I can skip the mobile verification. I just clicked on the skip mobile verification, and are we able to log in or no?
Yes.
Yes, we are able to learn.
Just click on view profile, and this is a profile. So we have landed into some Anu Pradeep profile. Okay, fine. What else we can do? Is it possible that we can edit?
Yes.
Yes,
Right? I think
yes,
we can edit. We can update mobile details. Yes, we can. We can update right, email ID, right? All those things. Anyways, fine. So now, so how many of you will say that this is a security issue, or it's a issue with the application, or is it okay to happen this way? I just wanted to understand your thought, your thought process on it. Anybody?
It's an issue with the application which is not supposed to allow.
Right? What happens if it is allowing? Do we have any risk, or is it totally fine, or what do you say? So I have taken one more matrimonial site, and I'm giving the same payload, nothing else. Simply, once I click on submit, are we able to log in?
Yes.
Right? We are able
yes,
to log in. Okay, and this is some Satish Kumar. Okay, fine. So forget about all this, what I'm trying to do or everything. But similarly, okay, this is matrimonial site. What else we can have in the market? Right? Just tell me few day-to-day activities which you'll be doing and where you are using the digital part. Right? What do we have? Something called digital, right? My answer will be, right, banking is one of digital, right? What are the banking examples we have?
SBI, ICICI.
Yeah, right. Online banking, net banking, we call it. If not,
Yeah.
we also
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
something called as UPI, right? We all
UPI.
know UPI. What is it, UPI? Phone pay,
Yeah.
at least in simple terms.
Yeah.
I'll not make it complicated. And then, yeah, we have Google Pay, right? You have different pays that has come in the market. And next thing, we have food delivery, correct? The food related.
Yeah.
What is that? One is Swiggy, right?
Zomato.
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 What else? We have many more that has come up in the market, right? And anything else we use the online for, the
Mintra, everything.
okay, we can call it like shopping related, right? Mintra, right? What else we have? Guys, if you're not speaking, please be on mute so that these sessions are recorded and also we'll be giving it to the other candidates. So there should not be any sort of disturbance. So it's a request from us. Yeah. So we have Amazon, correct? What else we have? Agio, many, right? Not one. Okay, fine. So we are in which year? Let us talk about that as well. We are in 2025. Okay, let us go back to 2015. Is there anything as such platforms what we are discussing today? Anybody?
We don't have UPI,
no,
but we have the net banking.
Right? I mean, yeah, maybe we have been trying to update or upgrade in terms of the technology. So in simple terms, what is that? Simple, what do you say? In a digital era, we are trying to just evolve or upgrade in terms of technology, right? Okay, let's put it this way again in more simple terms. What else we have? Any education platforms you remember?
Khan Academy.
Yeah, some, yeah, Khan. Okay, then
LinkedIn,
okay, very good.
Kagal,
What is it?
Kagal,
Kadal.
Website.
Sorry, are you guys able to get? Sorry, Ravi, I couldn't get. What is it? You can put it in chat window. No worries.
Okay.
Okay, what else we have? We have many platforms, right?
Yeah,
Physics
Udemy.
Wala,
Yes, would be.
right? Physics Wala, and many platforms we have, right? All those things. Okay. And then we have entertainment related. What is this? Like we have Prime, right? We have Hotstar,
Yeah, Sony,
right?
Netflix.
Sony, Netflix. These are the bigger platforms. Okay. What else you can think of? Healthcare related. That is more important, right? Health is important. So healthcare related. Star Health.
Apollo,
Okay. Apollo. Yeah.
MediPlus,
Tata.
Yeah. Tata. Very good. Yeah. Okay. What else? We'll talk about different industries. Okay. We'll talk about automotive, right? Tell me if you automotive. Have you anybody staying in Bangalore or have you ever seen Benz company in Whitefield?
Yeah, Daimler.
Yeah, Daimler and part of it actually. Mercedes, Benz, right? And you have Audi, and then you have the biggest,
Mahindra.
yeah, Mahindra, the Indian brands again. Okay, what else
Telsa,
we can?
Telsa,
Any other industries you can think of? Okay, fine. Basically, I have just listed industries wise, okay, if you can see. But as part of it, you again see a lot of companies, organizations within India, outside India. Correct. I think we have forgot something called as telecommunication related. Okay. What is that? Telecommunication companies? My answer would be Geo,
Airtel.
right? And I was part of Airtel team, right? And we have, okay, to be honest, these are the two currently running in the market, at least in India. So, yeah, what else we have? Can you guys talk about some international telecommunication companies?
T-Mobile.
Telecommunication is nothing but they provide you the network, like internet service providers. Okay. So, we have what else? Service.
Starlink.
Tata.
Okay. No, I'm talking about international.
Tata HP is there, right?
IX.
AT&T.
Yeah, very good.
T-Mobile.
AT&T. And then Verizon, right? Yesterday we have placed one lady in a Verizon, right? This is again US telecommunication company. Okay, fine. So these are all the different industries and these are all the companies we have. Now the simple question is like, right? Now everyone just listen carefully. So why they have to hire cybersecurity people? Cybersecurity candidates or people, whatever you can, just put it here. Okay. What is your understanding? Why should they hire? Now at least tell me the basic understanding. Okay. Let's suppose now any organization consider it is TCS. Okay. They are hiring developers and they're also hiring testers. So what is the purpose of it? Can anybody tell me?
Whatever the functionality is developed by the developers, so is it going perfectly well? The testing team will go ahead and do that functionality check,
Correct. So
and then
now,
it will go to the production. So
yeah,
it is in general scenario. Yeah.
great. Definitely. So that's how it works. But before that, I would like to just highlight, right? One part is that have you guys ever, maybe the question is to everyone, right? What is the difference between service based and product based? Your understanding. So I see some freshers also in call and also experienced folks. So please try to interact and also if you're not getting, please stop us so that we can let you know once again. What is your understanding about service based and product based? Service based companies. My answer is TCS. I'll explain. I'll link it to the concept. Don't worry. TCS, what else we have? Again, I'll say
Capgemini.
HCL. Yeah, Capgemini. What else? Infosys, right?
Product-based companies implement their own products, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
Like
Amazon, Flipkart.
tools,
okay,
Amazon, Flipkart.
great. What else?
Daimler.
Yeah, for time being, I'll just put it, these are the ones, service-based and product-based. I'll explain what exactly, if you are able to understand, fine. If not, also, I'll just tell product-based we have Amazon. Okay, right. And what else we have apart from Amazon? Flipkart, or maybe we can consider Microsoft, right?
Oracle,
And okay,
IBM.
the IBM,
HP.
HP, right? Dell. Okay, fine. The simple understanding between service-based and product-based, it's nothing but, see, product-based organizations or companies, right? They will be having their own products. Okay. For example, now I'll ask you one question. So just let me know whether it's a product-based or service-based. So you guys have heard of something called Meesho, right? Meesho, Ajio,
Yeah,
right? Can anyone tell
Yes, yes.
me, are they service-based or product-based?
product base.
Okay, okay. Only Sarvesh is telling others. Everyone, Sumant, Ravi, Jashwant, Ashwini, come
Yes,
on,
product
Service
based.
based.
product
right?
base.
Why it is product based? Because they have got their own products. Simple terms you should understand. Forget about cybersecurity. First, you have to understand the concepts in IT, then you'll be able to get into it, right? So now any company, right, they have their own products. We call it as product based. Service based are nothing but, right? They offer services. Understood? They offer services. Okay. Now let us consider we have a project. Okay. So we have a project in the sense, let's say we are Quantum Sec Labs based out in Bangalore. Okay. And now I have got something called like, budget of 1 crore, right? Once a year of amount. So now what should I do? I need some product. Okay. Similar to Meesho, Ajio, or maybe even the food delivery app because I have money, so right? So I need a product to me. So what should I do? Right? Any idea? I'm just explaining how the IT companies will work, and then we'll talk about the cybersecurity, where it will fit in and why they hire cybersecurity people. Okay, so now I have two options. What are they? Can anybody tell me? Anybody? What can I do now? See, now I need a product. What I can do? First option, I can build own team. Okay, right? Which means this is my own product I'm trying to design or maybe build. So what I can do, I can build my own team. So if I want to build a product, what all roles I need? What all job roles I need to hire? Can anyone tell me?
Sales, HR,
Sales, okay, HR,
IT,
IT. What exactly IT? I mean, just brief it.
infra. Infra means like we are built for the one application, right?
Okay, I mean infrastructure because we have freshers, so we have to explain. So we should not use short terms. Infrastructure it is, right? Okay, IT, many things. Yes, we'll talk about that. Anything else apart from that?
Finance.
Developers.
Okay, yes, right. First, you need the tech team again. The IT covers that. Yeah, software engineering you can categorize. You can call it software engineering, where you'll have developers, testers coming into the picture. Okay, first option is this. I'll keep it there short. Yeah, so we know, yes, we need a team, right? We are going to build different teams. Okay, the second option is like I would do outsource. What is outsource? Anybody? See, simple terms consider for everyone. Those who are not getting technical concepts. There is a marriage or a function that is happening. You have two options. You have a budget. One thing you can cook by your own self. You have all relatives. You guys just go out, cook yourself simply, right? Similarly, like building your own team. And then second one, outsourcing is nothing but you give it for catering. Correct. So we all know what is catering, right?
Contract.
Not contract, catering. Food I'm talking about. Okay, fine.
Okay.
I know this might be boring for Sarvesh, but still, right? Fine. Yeah. Outsourcing is nothing but, right? We give it to the different companies. These are the companies like your TCS, HCL, Infosys, where I, approach, or maybe I just release a tender, or I say that like I have a project where all these companies will come up with a business proposal, right? TCS will say, just give it to us, we will do it in 50 lakhs. Okay. Now HCL will say, just give it to us, we'll do in 60 lakhs, right? And again, you have Tech Mahindra, he'll say that like maybe we charge 75, but you can, we can assure you the quality. Okay, right? Now, simple example, we all know passport, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Passport Seva. Anybody, any idea which organization has built all this particular website, or who is taking care of everything, the applications, or
TCS.
right? To be honest, it's TCS, right? Not sure how many of you guys are aware of this or not, right? But Passport Kendra is a government, right? It's a government organization. But what they have done, they have money, right? They are not willing to build their own team. Simply what they have done, they have outsourced it to TCS. Why TCS? Why not different organizations? Anybody?
Maintenance is problem, right?
Basically, the government data, right? They trust TCS because of their policies and everything in simple term, and the quality wise also. But yeah, I'm just giving an example. So now this is called as, right? Whatever work that comes up in IT, they call it as projects. Okay, in service-based companies, they call it as projects. But in product-based, so they will be having their own tasks, features, right? New implementations, they can call it their own products. Okay, so in service based they call it projects, and product based they call it maybe the product development, right? Simply. Okay, so now consider we have quantum sec labs have got a 1 crore, and we want to build something, and we felt maybe again TCS can do. Several reasons, we might think of budget as well, right? We're getting at a lower price, and maybe the quality related or many things. So we will be giving our project to TCS. Till here, I'll just pass. Any doubts, any questions? Are we good? Everyone, is it okay? Just put it in the chat window. Yes, no, at least. If no doubts, you can put it no. Come on, don't be lazy. Tomorrow you should get into a job role, right? If you need better packages, you should be active. Doesn't matter, irrespective of experience, okay? You're learning new technology, so you should be interactive, right? So, yeah, come on. All right. Now, just simple terms, consider TCS got this project. So, what happens? Now, TCS does not have any team, right? They will try to build, right? Or, onboard lot of onboard almost 20 people. Consider for this project they need 20 people. Okay, so what is this 20 people? That's where TCS will release the jobs into the market. Correct. So we all know common portals. What are they? LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, Monster, right? Are
Yes.
you guys there with me? Hello, right?
Yes,
They leave
yes.
it.
Yes.
Yes, they just release in the market. They hire, telling that we got one project. Right, you would have heard this term very often, right? Your friend says like we have a project, we are working on it. No projects, we are on bench. Okay, see, those who are in IT, definitely you guys are aware of it, but we have people coming as a freshers or non-IT as well. So I just wanted to make sure, right? We are covering each and every audience over there. Yeah. Fine. So now what happens, right? There is a process called something like software development lifecycle. Okay, which is also called as SDLC. So maybe this part I'll take it up in tomorrow's session because this will be little technical, at least. Yeah. So I'll take it in tomorrow's session. But coming back to the cybersecurity, similarly, how TCS is hiring, maybe I'll just try to highlight a few terms. What happens, that is something I'll discuss in tomorrow's session, but I'll talk about the phases. As part of software development lifecycle phases, there are phases. If you are listening this for first time, just concentrate. If you are already aware, then no worries. We have planning phase, design, then we have development related, right? And then testing related, okay? And then you have security as well, but a lot of people are not aware. So, and then you have deployment. These are phases. If you are aware, fine. If you're not aware also, that's okay. We'll discuss in tomorrow's concept. Okay, so now just consider, like, for example, if you want to build a house, okay, first, what do you do? Anybody? Simple question. You want to build a house, what do you do?
You will plan the architecture of the house.
Right? First thing, the land, right? We get the measurements. Based on the measurements, right? Whether it's width, breadth, whatever it is, we give it to the architect or maybe some consultants, where we'll ask them for a sketch. Correct? Sketch is important, right? Once sketch is done, what happens? Next, the engineers will come up, or yeah, so they'll start constructing, and the quality is again taken care, right? Quality in terms of what? The brick quality, right? Iron rods, right? Cement related, right? Many things. Yeah, and then you get the external infrastructure or elevation, right? And finally, you just get it. Right, there are two ways of doing it. We all know, right? If it is your own house, right? You are constructing your own house. What do you do? Like consider as a product again, product your own. Like you'll try to hire people and get it done. And if it is something you are a builder or a real estate person, what do you do? Kind of outsourcing, right? You will give it to the contractors or someone that build it. Maybe you sell just directly. You give the key to particular customers, right? Like villas or apartments. Similarly, okay. So right, fine. So to be honest, as part of cyber software development life cycle, so into the security phase where the cyber security will come into the picture. Okay, but I'll explain that core concepts tomorrow. So I'm just going back to the PPT. Okay, so basically, when we say cybersecurity in simple terms, you should remember it's a protection of data. That's it, right? There's nothing you should remember or recall, nothing. It's a protection of data, no matter where data is stored, right? And in cybersecurity, there are many domains. Okay, there are many, but as you can see, I have highlighted 8 domains. One is network security. If you are part of IT, non-IT, or whatever, right? There will be something, at least you would have heard of firewalls. See, these things again, I'll explain. We have separate session now just for your understanding. And then you have endpoint security. Endpoint is nothing but if you are working in some very big organizations, MNCs, right? Like EY, Deloitte, or maybe HCL, Infosys. So these companies, every company will provide a laptop, but these companies, they'll have endpoint security, which means where the antiviruses are installed. You can't navigate or open Netflix, right? The sites will be blocked. Uh, Not sure. Yeah, definitely, Sarvesh, we have similar things in Capgemini, right?
Yes.
It is very strict in the policy. Okay,
Yeah.
which means, right, for others coming from non-IT or maybe freshers, now, let's say if I want to open any of a site, right? Example, passport. If I click on it, what happens? I can see the site because this is my personal laptop. I don't have any tools installed, nothing. But coming to your company, it could be any company, you can't open all the sites. It will block because they are external sites, right? They are not willing to allow. Forget. I mean that's a different concept, but yeah, we have web application security. This is our area where you will be learning. So many concepts, many tools, many methodologies, right? And you'll be part of application security team, and even you'll be having the similar job roles. We'll talk about more on that again. And then we have cloud security, right? Apart from that, you have IAM. I'm not sure how many of you heard of IAM or not, right? Identity access management. Okay, once you join any company, right, they will create access, right? You get the access, right? You get the roles as well. Now developer might have different softwares can be installed. Tester, he can install few softwares, but rest softwares will be blocked. So this is the team, right, which will organize. There are tools and process. You don't have to worry much about it. I'll explain again. Data and privacy related, right? uh, when you see any of our websites, there is something called lockpad here. Okay, why this lockpad? Any idea why this lockpad?
Connection
Secure.
is secure.
Okay. Similarly, I'll open up one more site. Okay, it says this connection is not secure. We'll proceed to it. And if you click on this one, can anybody read this? Okay, I'll only read it. Right, your connection to this site, it's not secure, and what it exactly says, you should not enter any sensitive information on this site. Correct? Example, passports, right? Passwords or credit card details. Why? It says it can be stolen by attackers. Right? Difference you can see very clear, right? It is secure. This site. So all those concepts we call it encryption or you know cryptography. We'll talk about it. It's a different domain. Again, you have SOC, you have GRC. So these are the 8 domains. I have explained at a higher level. So people think that cybersecurity is just that you sit in some dark room and then open laptop and you do. No, nothing like that. The IT concept is totally different. And so don't get confused. Cybersecurity is just a term. There is no job role like you know, right? For example, we call it as developers, right? But there will be different roles, right? Either he's a Java developer, front-end developer, back-end developer, correct? Right? Database developer, right? Similarly, cybersecurity is a just term, but under that you have different domains. So we'll understand, you know, all these concepts going forward. Okay, and we'll talk about the course highlights, right? As I told, we'll be learning application security. Okay, right? Why do we need application security, right? Or maybe why do we need this team? So I was talking more about e-commerce websites, nothing but Flipkart, Amazon, or everything. Consider we built a similar site like, you know, uh, India shopping. Just example, right? It's in indiashopping.com, one of a site. Consider. Okay, and now this site is similar to your Flipkart, Amazon. It has got all the products. And now we have a new iPhone in the market. And the price of it is somewhere 2 lakhs. What if I say, an attacker or external user is using some tool. With the tool, is trying to purchase 100 iPhones. Now, is it a risk or is it okay? Anybody? What's your understanding? Is it a risk or is it okay? Are you guys still
It's a
there?
risk.
Yeah. Others, what happened? Only Sarvesh is interacting. Others, let me know. Hello. Okay.
Repeat the question.
Yeah. So the question is that you have got a site, indiashopping.com, which has got iPhones or any product similar to your Flipkart, Amazon, and then the price of each device is 2 lakhs. And attacker or any external user is trying to use some tools and purchase 100 phones, 100 iPhones for 1 rupee using some tool. Now the question is it a risk or is it totally fine to happen?
Risk.
It is risk.
Okay. Others, see, going forward, I would request you to be attentive in the sessions. I'll not be repeating because further I'll be in a flow while explaining the technical concepts. In such cases, you have to go through recordings. Okay. I can't keep repeating. Anyways, so one more scenario we'll take up, right? that is considered a food delivery app, which is Swiggy, right? And
Okay.
we are able to purchase a food order of, some 10,000 rupees just for 2 rupees. Now you have two scenarios. This is first scenario, okay? Right? This is one of a scenario, and this is one more scenario. So now what do you say? Like, which is risk, which is not a risk, or both are risk, or both are not a risk?
Both are risk.
Okay.
Both are risk.
Okay. Why?
Both are
Why?
risks.
Why? Okay. See, because the reason I'll tell you, here there is a loss for the organization. It doesn't matter whether it is 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 10,000 crore, or whatever, right? It's a
Yes.
loop, or it's a, weakness, right? It's a weakness in the application, right? So, we will be checking as part of application security team, right? We will be checking all these things, test cases we will have. So we will check, right, before the application is released into the market. Okay, so that's where your cybersecurity comes into the picture. We have different roles, and we just talked about the application security website, right? At the end of the day, even this is a website, this is also a website, Swiggy, right? You have website app as well. So we take care of same test cases. To be honest, we and even Sarvesh is from testing category. So they are into manual testing. If you are aware what is manual testing, that's fine. If you're not also, I'll explain it tomorrow's session. But in simple terms, they check for the test cases of functionality, right? And the performance of a application, right? Maybe let us consider this is one of web application, and you click on about us login, and it throws some error, like, image is not loading fine, and there is some, very slow delay, right? So you are a end user, right? You buy some phone, you look for performance as well as what you look for functionality also, right? The camera features, RAM, speed, everything. Similarly, websites are also same like a product at the end of the day, right? But that's a hardware device, this is a software, nothing much, right? Similarly, this testing team will ensure application is working fine, but next they push it to the security, where we will talk about, like, this one of our example I have given, will look for some database, right? We have done it previously, bypassing some login pages, OTPs related. There are many that you will be learning as part of this particular course. Okay, I'll pass here. Any doubts, any questions on that?
I'm good.
Others? Jashwant, Sumant,
No doubts.
Ravi, Ashwini, everyone.
Good.
Can you explain the tools like tools names?
That will be covered further sessions, Ravi. Okay. Right. This is first session. Don't worry. We'll take it up. You have plenty of tools. We have a lot of time. So we'll take it up. Don't worry. Okay. I just don't want to give too much of information in one session. We'll take it one by one. So I'm sure you guys have understood, or like, you guys have understood what exactly cybersecurity is, right? Why it is required. It is a protection of data. In simple terms, I don't use any bookish terms, right? Maybe if you need, you can go to online, you can search the general definitions. But the understanding is that, right, protection of data wherever it is, right? And we have different domains into it. We have seen that. And also as part of SDLC, we'll be sitting here in a security team. And tomorrow's session, I'll explain what tools we use, right? What would be our roles and responsibilities. And I'll also explain from planning to deployment. This is called normal software development lifecycle. And also I'll explain secure software development lifecycle. And further, we will have networking concepts, operating systems, right? And basic web technologies, and then we'll get into the cybersecurity fundamentals, and then the core tools, right? Where I'll give you, one web application, I'll ask you to test, everything will be covered, right? We have planned in such a way, we are covering the on-job training end to end. Tomorrow you join a company as a cybersecurity analyst, consultant, engineer, you should be able to know what is the process, tools, and how you report it at the end of the day. Okay, yeah, I'll just take a while. Yes, we have few more minutes. So these are the companies that we have placed, the people who learned with us, and then these are the companies they have got placed, right? And yes, question and answers like prerequisites. So you don't need any prerequisites. Just the basic computer knowledge will be sufficient. And yes, passion to learn. Eligibility, yes, as I told, anyone can learn. Students, freshers, domain change, non-technical, right? And yeah, career gap, even that will work. Programming is required. If you ask me, just 5% is required for one of role. That anyways we are not covering here, so you don't have to worry about that as well. And job market, yes, this is growing. We all know, right? Cybersecurity, it is in boom. You talk about AI, so we have AI security, right? You talk about cloud, we have cloud security. You talk about anything, there is a security added to it at the end of the day. There's nothing. You talk about some space, there is a space security. So yeah, in simple terms, I can say. So yes, non-IT people can easily get this course, so you don't have to worry. And basically, we have got multiple offers also. I have collected few, and this is our latest offer, one of our candidates offer. Just he was working as a developer, having some 3 years in HCL. Okay, and then he learned a course and he shifted, he cleared himself with 3 years showcasing cybersecurity experience, and he got a package of 11 LPA, as you can see. So as such, we have many, right? And profiles, people come, learn, they shift domain, right? Yeah. Yes, that's it for today's session. It's very introduction session, basic understanding of cybersecurity, and then try what exactly you're trying to learn. That's it. And going forward, we'll take it on technical concepts. So I would request you to just drop your name in the chat window, right? Your name, your mobile number, so that we can have a track like people have joined from different places. So that would be great. Okay. I'll be here for more 5 minutes. In case if you have any questions, please do let me know. Anything you want to ask.
Now, in networking side, you are teaching on VMware creation, Docker, containers. These things are you are teaching.
No, as part of a network, we will be talking about the network security, infrastructure security. Let's say you get the IP
Okay.
addresses, you join a team, right? Consider you joined
Okay.
some, any of a team, okay? Any of a company, right? Networking company, AT&T example, right? They have a lot of devices. Or maybe you join Geo company. They give IP addresses, right? And they'll ask you to perform security testing on it. So we will cover Nessus, Nmap, these tools, okay? And the one which you are talking will be an administrative role that will not come under security,
Okay.
right? Docker creation, VMware's creation, that is not something
Yes.
covered here.
In
And
present company, they are providing in that way. That's the scheme.
yeah, that's administrative role. As a security guy, you don't do that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and yeah, I forgot to highlight one more thing. So whatever the learnings we will have, we'll be setting up VMwares, okay, on your laptops, right? We will be installing tools as well. So we'll be exploring everything practically. Let's say if I'm telling one application we are trying to test, so there's nothing theoretical. We will also set some demo labs and then some real-time web applications also, or yeah, we'll be teaching you. Anything else apart from this, everyone? Okay,
No,
we are
okay.
based out in Bangalore. If you have any questions, any doubts, just reach out to me. Right, reach out to us. If you are visiting our office, right, we are based out in AECS layout, Brookfield. The advantage you get visiting to the institute or our office is that we have people coming, those who are working in IT, they come, yes, at least twice, thrice a week to our institute, where other candidates can see the, you know, live work, live projects. If you are here in Bangalore, do utilize this opportunity. If not, yeah, these sessions will be again uploaded to the Drive. Yeah, every day each session will be uploaded to Drive. So kindly share your mail IDs in the group, and as well as yeah, See, I'm aware of everyone. Almost Sumant, are you in group? Just wanted to confirm.
Yes, I am in.
Okay, and Ravi, are you in group or you are through some reference?
Yes, sir.
You are in group?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, these two only I missed, and rest everyone I'm aware. I have spoken to them personally. Okay, if there is nothing, I think we are good pretty much. We'll see you all maybe in tomorrow's session.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.